Guys, Roman Legic X here, and I'm doing the War Online battle. This is a Roman vs Britain battle. I command a Romans, and my opponent is Shadow 26212 I command the British army. Okay, let's take a look at my army. My army is composed by 1 legionary first cohort, gold, 9 legionary cohorts, gold, 2 Roman archers, bronze, 1 Roman archer, bronze, silver, and my opponent, he's got 2 British warlords, chariots, no upgrades, 2 British light chariots, no upgrades, 5 British heavy chariots, no upgrades, 3 chosen swordmen, 2 druids, 2 Ed Earlers, 1 slinger unit, and 2 ward dogs units, and his army has no upgrades. He outnumbers me at least 10 to 1, I believe, and as you can see, I have no cavalry, only infantry, and this was one of my moments, moments of inspiration, where I actually make an army only by infantry, because I like infantry, and when I see Roman movies with a lot of Romans here, infantry, I get inspired to make an army like that on Rome to War. As you can see, he's got a lot of chariots, heavy, light, and warlord chariots, and he's got no upgrades. This was a 15k battle, so that's why he wanted to outnumber me. He's got here the Earlers and the slinger unit. Oh no, the slinger is here. I'm sending my archers forward. I'm going to start targeting these guys with arrows. Blood up the sun. I'm putting in fire mode here to scare away these guys. Well, he's got, well, actually, I think the light chariots, no, the heavy chariot, well, he's got archer chariots, and I believe those are the light chariots. So it appears he's going to attack my army with his chariots, with all these chariots. And because the Britons have low morale, that's bad because the chariots will die. But my men are afraid of chariots, and he's causing a rout on Roman archers, and actually the Roman legionaries are holding their position. As you can see here, the first cohort was in the front, and it still is, so they're routing completely. This was a very, very bad attack, on my opinion. He thought that his superior numbers in chariots, and because the Romans are afraid, and all men are afraid of chariots here on Rome to War, that he could actually cause a rout or make sufficient damage for his infantry now to move forward. So, as you can see, he's charging up on my infantry, on my first line, and his druids are fighting too, which is a very bad idea. And his chariots are coming back from routing. He actually didn't send this to, oh yes, this is the chariot archer, the light chariots, and I was right. So the light chariots are actually arrow chariots, archers. Very well. He's got his generals, so, and his druids. That's why they're attacking and holding against my Romans. So he's going to attack again with his chariots, and he's going to try to cast a rout. But I caused here a rout on these chosen swordsmen. Let's not forget that these Britons don't have any upgrades, and he's attacking.
The enemy general flees.
Press
forward, so the spirit of his army is broken too.
So here, as you can see, chariots and chariots running, and the Romans are throwing their pillar on them, and they're killing those routing Britons. And here, as you can see, the Roman legions are coming back from pursuing those routing soldiers. And there's his general, And my archers killed this. Oh my god, it was a pillar storm. Dude, this guy was destroyed. Okay, he's making his last stand, so he's got head hurlers here on the front. And he's moving up towards my army. And I'm making a double line here with the first cohort at the backs. And the Centurion survived with my general. Yeah, I forgot to tell, but do you notice that my general was on the first cohort unit? So he's attacking on the front. Oh my god. Those guys actually managed to get through the first line and reach the second. So those chariots are trapped, and pillar storms still are are still being unleashed. And you can see the well, there's an officer here, the signature, I believe. Okay, he's got hurlers firing. 31 men, and they're killing. And this is a huge mistake that the producer or whatever they made on World War. It's that the head hurlers have armor piercing. So when they throw it, it actually pierced through armor and shield, and they killed legionary. So that's bad. I think they did that because they thought that the Britons were a bad faction or something like that, or the infantry at least is bad against Romans. So they decided to make that to be more interesting, having an elite unit that actually can pierce through armor and cause significant damage between my soldiers. So he's stopped here with his druids and the remaining chosen swordsmen. He activated Warcry, but that will not make any difference because you only have 23 men, and my men are 55. No, this unit is 55, but if he attacks, he's going to attack the whole legion. My men are upgraded. I have archers firing on firemen. And those guys are rotting. Druids, well, they will retreat. So, no matter what, they will retreat. Now they're returning. Okay, I sent these guys up forward, but as you can see, the light chariots are attacking my guys from the backs, and they killed this legionary here. Poor guys. And I moved my archers forward here. I think he will attack, so let's put at triple speed here, because I believe I'm going to make a square. I really don't remember my old battles, but I have a lot of battles to show you, plus 100 battles to show you. More than 100, yeah. My actual battles are good, except that I don't play World War that often. I used to play, but now I simply can't because of the tests and some projects that I'm working. So I finally ended my tests for now, so that's why I'm able to make these videos now. As you can see here, I made a square, and because he has no missile and he's got so few men, the slingers and adderlers and one chariot unit, he'll die. And I like to read Simon Scarrow's books, and I read Centurion, and there was one part of the book that the Romans made a square because they were being attacked by I believe the Parthians, Cataphracts archers, and they made testudo. The Roman war has a very limited formations, icons, and at least you can only do testudo with legionaries, but they made thousands of formations, like the Orb formation, Rebel Cavalry formation. They made a lot of formations. I hope Rome 2 can be better in that situation, that we can actually make better formations. And when the Romans were advancing and they wanted to make a quick testudo, they didn't stop and start making the square like Rome War. They actually quickly put their shields up, and those guys on the front and that's what I want to see in room 2. I have a lot of ideas, so I'm not going to tell you my ideas now. Maybe on a video I can tell you, but not now. So I'm going to put a triple speed here, because it's boring to see cherries firing. And oh, one cherry unit start, and he's attacking my legionaries. Well, okay, these guys are live chariots, and I can't wait to see not Centurion. I watched Centurion, who's really cool, but I want to see the Eagle. I think the Eagle is a good movie. They need to make better uniforms and custom
victory from her generals, and this day is clearly our victory.
But anyway, I like this battle. This was a good battle. So I'm gonna get into Shadow. You've got here the results, so you can read for yourselves. And goodbye, guys, and until next upload.